Today, Governor Gavin Newsom lifted some of our state's water restrictions, but that does not mean you should go hose off your driveway anytime soon.
Yeah, we know this record wet winter has improved our drought conditions, and the state is in a rush to try to save all this extra water. So are we out of the drought? The governor told us today it's complicated.
The Colorado River Basin in dire conditions. Water restrictions there still in effect. But for many parts of the state, things are more wet.
In every other part of the state, substantial improvements with one major exception. And it's what brings us out here today, and that's the issue of groundwater.
Today, the governor signed an order to end some of the state's emergency drought restrictions that asked people to voluntarily cut 15% of their water consumption. So are we out of the drought?
It should be. It feels like it is. It is and continues to be complicated.
The governor declared a drought emergency in October 2021, but this year's wave after wave of atmospheric rivers eased some of the most extreme conditions, refilling rivers and reservoirs and dumping near record snow in the Sierra Nevada.
The water levels are still low, so I'm not even going to want to talk about drought being over until at least I see reservoirs being full.
We asked SDSU professor Dr. Pat Abbott to explain why all this rain doesn't end our drought.
California goes through a lot of multi-year droughts that can be punctuated by one rainy year, and then you're back into the drought again.
Which is why some water rules are still in effect. You are still not allowed to water your lawn within 48 hours of rainfall. There's still a ban on watering non-functional turf, and you cannot wash down your driveway.
Be mindful that we've got to conserve as a way of life. And as a consequence of that, we're not going to pull away from some of our wasteful practices.
So are we saving any of this water? Dr. Abbott says no.
We simply have not built our infrastructure to maximize using the water when it does fall.
Today, the governor announced billions of dollars toward groundwater replenishment projects, stormwater capture and recycling programs, and new levees as the state frantically tries to modernize our water systems.
Mother Nature, as we say, always bats last. She bats 1,000.